Hello, hello, hello. Is mic working? We are ready for the second half of this game. Sorry, I am a bit late, like I say. I have been editing my last video. I've literally just got off. Let me just fix my lighting one sec. That's better. That's a lot better indeed it is. Sorry, I'm just going to sort out the tags. Russia. Yo, we've been waiting. Sorry, mate. Literally. Sorry, the best. Honestly, I literally haven't had a second. The second I got off that thing, I finished recording my Euro 2020 video. I've been editing that. It's literally just finished editing. It's uploading as we speak. As we speak. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't want to make excuses. What do you guys think of that Ericsson thing, by the way? I had the games on the side. Versus Belgium. Goals. Belgium. Euro. Oh, mate, this is hard. Sorry, like I say, mate, but we are ready for the second half. I cannot wait. Whew, there's so much stuff to do. Oh, what I love. This is what I love. I love the constant stuff. Oh, Andrew Plant, thank you very much for subscribing and joining the biggest community of the most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful game has to offer. Welcome to the family, my brother. Oh, how's it going, the best man? What have you thought of this game so far? Have you been watching? Is the audio good, by the way? I'm just sorting everything out on the fly here. I felt so bro, you're telling me it was so fucking. Oh man, I felt like actual shit for an hour, 2 hours. Like I can't. I've heard some good news. My mum phoned me and she said that apparently he's meant to be all right. Someone said he's all right and that he's awake, he's conscious. But fuck, man, I thought he'd actually died. Jesus, so scary. The way you just see, like I didn't have the game on. I was editing something, and then my dad was just like, "Yo, you need to turn this game on right now." I turn it on and I just see them all around the huddle. I'm like, "What's going on?" I told you Belgium gonna take the Euros. Belgium have been doing the business, man. Doing the business. And I did say they would top their group. That is coming out later today. But wait, what is this on? Is this on ITV? How is it not? 2-0 though. Russia, like I said though, I said Russia would fail. I said Russia would be massive, massive flops this time around. I said now that they don't have Canelo saucy steaks helping them out, if you know what I mean by that, they were going to find themselves in a hot mess, a hot heap of mess. Of course, that is all alleged. Lukaku dedicated his goal to him. Really, that's nice to see, man. I hope he gets better, man. I hope. I don't know if he's going to be able to play the rest of the tournament or what's going to happen with that group. I don't know how they're going to reschedule the games either. It's so. I feel for him. I feel for Denmark as well because he's their best player. They've missed him, but you know what's more important than that is his safety. All right, that's all that matters. Wait, they finished the game. Wait, I was told they weren't finishing the game. Did they finish? Oh my days, they finished the game. I didn't. I left. I was literally editing. They said they weren't coming back for the game, and they finished it. Oh, and they lost. Oh shit, lost as well. No. Oh, that is so. That's peak. Fuck. I need to watch the highlights for that game then. I thought they stopped it. I was under the impression that they stopped it. Oh, damn. Damn, bro. Fuck. Sorry, I am just sorting out the tags, by the way, if you wonder what I'm doing. I'm not sorting out, yeah, sorting out the tags. Tweeting out the game, just in case anyone doesn't know what's on Twitter. Half time, it is half time indeed. The second half is about to start any second now. I am going to get my clock ready. I'm just literally, I'm setting this all up so late. I literally haven't had any time to do any of this. I had to make the thumbnail in like 2 minutes flat. So sorry if the thumbnail proportions are a bit off, a bit shaky. Oh, we've got 5 likes. Thank you guys so much. Jace, 5 of you drillers. Like I said, I don't know where you guys are liking from. I don't know who you are, but all I know is that you're absolutely legends of the channel, of the life, of everything around the JTLive YouTube channel. It's all thanks to you drillers. Let me just... Is that the right time? Gonna work? No, apparently doesn't want to work. Lovely rip shot there by Juba. Do you guys think that Russia can come back? Or do you think that they are more than dead in the water by now? For me, I never thought they were going to do anything in this game anyway. I thought it had Belgium written all over it. And I think this group has Belgium written all over it. And I think this group has Russia falling out of it. Is what I have. And we got 7 whole likes. God damn! You absolute machines. You absolute Erling Haalands, man. Oh. Guys are OP. Guys are damn OP. Damn OP indeed. But do you guys think Russia can get anything out of this game? Or is it all done? Is it GG? Is the water too murky for them to cause anything in this game? Let me know what you guys said. Sorry, I see your comment now, the best, saying we're waiting for the Belgium-Russia stream. Literally, man. I've come as quick as I can. You'll see why later on today when the video eventually does upload. Why? Because it did take a little bit of time to make. Here we go. Russia on the attack here. This is a big game though. I'm very excited to see how Belgium have done. How were Belgium in the first half? I saw a little few glimpses of it from the side of my eyes while I was working like a fucking maniac. But how would you guys say they've played? If you've had a little bit more time to look at it, how would you say Belgium have played? Who have been their best performers so far? Of course, Romelu Lukaku dedicating his goal to Christian Eriksen, as the best said. That's what we like to hear. Winning iconic awards with me for that. That is legendary stuff. Must let him go on a free contract. The previous agreement we know is stated by promotion and certain date. RB Leipzig even tried to renegotiate with you. They have been clinical. Who? Belgium. So it's been a game of few chances is what you're telling me. You're telling me they haven't really been breaking down Russia too well. It's been a game of maybe they had 2 or 3 chances, and when they did get them, they did take them. I don't know how that... I expect a bit more from Belgium them. I expect them to be taking these guys to the cleaners. I expect goals, chances galore. And I expect to see some more in this second half. I expect to see them put on a clinic. They should be going 4 or 5 now because Russia, as the game go on, Belgium have a lot of substitutions. They have a lot of depth in their squad. They should be able to jig it up a bit, make it fresher, make it more energetic, and just really push them down the sword. Put them to the cleaners. Take them to the cleaners, rather. Put them to the sword. That's what they should be doing here. But will they is a different story, a different question. A different question poses a different answer. As Russia are on the attack here. Lovely flick on by Juba. Can't quite make anything of it. Plays it down there. He wins the ball again. This is sloppy from Belgium. Giving it away early. Russia on the attack here. Damn. Belgium, how are they 2-0 up? They're not looking too impressive if you ask me. Maybe, just maybe, there could be a little shining light for Russia here. Maybe they can rekindle the spirit and the passion that they showed in the Russia 2018 World Cup and potentially steal something here. It's looking that way. Looking that way so far. Obviously, it is early doors, and I am just building it up to build a bit of anticipation towards Russia, playing a bit of devil's avocado, if you will. But never over till it's over. What you must remember in life. It is never over until the fat lady is singing. And although the fat lady is strumming up her vocal cords, scored 2 out of 3 shots on target. Well, there you go. Says it all. So would you say that Russia have been defending especially well? Or would you say that it's all just been Belgium piling on? That it's all just been Belgium not being able to break them down very well? Because if we look here, Belgium are playing in a back 3. Not a big fan of that myself. I'm not a big fan of that back 3 myself. It's a bit too defensive for me. It doesn't go all guns blazing like they would. And they have a lot of attackers. Of course, they are playing it a bit more offensively because they are playing Torgan Hazard, a left wing back, who is more of a left winger / left midfielder rather than a left back. So I guess they are trying to push men forward and use it offensively. However, I don't know, because then they have Castagna on the other side. I'm not too sure about it. We'll see how it goes, because when England have played this way as well, I don't like it. I'm not a fan of it. You have to be very, very meticulous in play a back 3 if you want it to be effective. And we'll see how they fare in the second half here. But if you look at Torgan Hazard, he's basically playing at left wing back there. They're sitting very, very deep. It's almost as if they're trying to hit Russia on the counter-attack rather than trying to outplay them with the ball right now. Obviously, this is just 6 minutes into the game. Maybe they'll go a bit more expansive later on. But you can see here, Torgan Hazard basically playing as a left wing back. He's not even playing as a left winger. Man, Belgium have started the second half poorly. They have indeed. They've started off very, very poorly. Very, very defensively. And about as weak as toilet paper right now, from what I'm seeing. Here we go. Again, poor, bit sloppy, but this is a bit better from Belgium. Nice little 1-2 here. Yannick Carrasco. What do you guys think of Carrasco? Carrasco, of course, his career kind of died down when he went to China, didn't it? He was really exploding onto the scene that first year at Atletico Madrid, where he came on as a youngster in that Champions League final against Real. I remember that vividly. I mean, thought he was going to become one of the next big things. I guess it's a bit of who was that guy who played for Man United? Yeah, it's a bit Januzaj syndrome, isn't it? Came very hot onto the scene, but since then hasn't really done too much to make himself an elite. Don't get me wrong, he's a top player and he's definitely a top tier player, but has he done enough to warrant himself to get himself to what his potential could allow him to get to? That's a bit of a different story, isn't it? That's could have Come on. See some action. It's a lovely shot by Russia there, pulling in. Is this mic too quiet, by the way? Let me pull it down here. Let me get it down here. All right, we're ready to rumble. Everything else is done, out the way. Oh, I need to rest and recharge for tomorrow. Tomorrow is the big one. Oh, it's coming home, baby. It's fucking coming home. Let me tell you that for a damn fact. It's actually coming home. There's nothing you can do about it. There's nothing anyone can do about it. Nobody can stop it. It's happening. You know what I realized when I was doing my prediction video? You'll see. It's probably more beneficial for England to not win our group. Because if we win our group, we're playing most likely France or Germany in the quarterfinal, in the round of 16. Then we'll be playing Spain in the quarterfinal. Then we'll be playing, I forget who, I think Belgium in the semi-final. And then we'll be playing fucking Germany in the final. Honestly, if we win the group, it's actually one of the most ridiculous runs to the final we've ever seen. Who are you supporting in this World Cup, by the way, the best? In this Euro, sorry. Are you supporting Spain for Barcelona? Or are you following the mighty white, red and blue of England? Here we go. Carrasco, lovely ball in. Lukaku rips a shot. Close. That was close. God damn, I just checked the other screen. I was replying to a message and I look back and we're at 10 goddamn likes. Where the hell has that happened? Where has it come from? I don't know who you lot are. I don't know what kind of murky ghost syndrome we got going on here putting the likes in, but god damn, you guys are absolute living legends. Whew. Holy sheesh. Flipping hell, man. You guys are going actually ham during the Euros. You guys are fucking absolute legends. I'm going to have to get you guys individual trophies at this rate. You're fucking machines. Honestly, you're making Erling Haaland look nothing. Yeah, transfer video has hit 761 views. That's what I'm talking about, man. That video has absolutely popped. You guys are fucking machines, animals. Erling Haaland 2.0s. I love making it. As long as you guys enjoy watching them, I enjoy making them. This is all very fun to me. Why I do it, you know what I mean? I didn't enjoy streaming. If I didn't enjoy making the videos, I would not be doing it. I've told you I'm supporting Belgium. Oh, right. No, I know you said I know you said that you thought Belgium were going to win. I didn't know if you would be like actually like supporting them. Because you know, who you think's going to win isn't always who you support. Who do you why are you supporting Belgium then? What about it makes you want to support them? Is it just their players? Is it just you look at their squad and you're like, god damn, those are some sexual individuals, some very, 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 very attractive names there. Of course, no KDB. With KDB in that side, whew, that is one of the most star-studded lineups you can get. It almost makes France look weak. But then again, you have to look at that French squad depth. And Jesus Lord Cristo. Oh, my days. Those two teams, and England actually, let's not count England out of it. I'd say us three have the deepest squads in the tournament. Whether they're the best squads in the tournament, it's a bit different because you have to look at starting 11, and you've got to say Portugal have a very good starting 11, but they don't have the squad depth of a France, a Belgium, or an England. I mean, England's squad depth is pretty damn fucking ridiculous. If you look at all the players that couldn't even make it into the squad, let alone the players that are in it, whew, we don't at least win this tournament, then there are big question marks raised, and there are big questions that need to be asked. But, like I said, we will win it. It will be a cruising victory, a comfortable victory, because of KDB. Oh, okay. Big KDB fan. I understand that. He is a very, very audaciously beautiful player. I mean, some of the passes, the outside of the foot. Oh, Zuba's in here. Here he is. Lovely hold-up play. Can he play it back? Cuts it back. Is that Golovin? Now Golovin cuts inside. Play it out to the right. Yes, now we're talking. Down the line. Go on, take him. Lick him. Oh, you little pagan. Muncher. What kind of dead pass is that? Golovin plays it back. No, that's not good enough, man. That's not good enough. Simply not good enough there. The ball has got to go quicker. It's a lovely cross in there, though. See, they're taking too long. They're slowing down. They're allowing Belgium to get back, and they have like 74 defenders on the pitch. It's not going to work like that. You've got to pass it quicker. You've got to spray it quicker, man. Come on, here we go. Whip it in early. No, that's not a good enough cross. Is that a corner? No, it's a goal kick. That's pretty poor there. That's pretty poor. But it's good sustained pressure from Russia here. They're really growing into the second half here. I reckon a goal is coming for Russia. It is a corner. A goal is coming. I can feel it. I can smell it. I can taste it. I can sense it. Woo! I don't know what you guys think, but all I do know is that, god damn, but Jesus, we've got 11 whole likes on the stream now. 11! 1 plus 1, no, more like 1 plus 10, or 1 plus 1, whichever way you want to look at it. God, Jesus, Cristo, damn. Oh, you guys are OP. You guys are more OP than Dries Mertens was on FIFA 15. You guys are more OP than Ibarbo was on FIFA 14. And you guys are more OP than I am in a sprint race. Come on. Quicker, more intense. To be honest, I didn't expect a transfer video to hit so much views. Well, that's all thanks to you boys, to be honest. It's all thanks to you guys. All of you legends who decided to watch it. That's how it happened. And of course, you know, Leeds United, you know, massive club, biggest club in the world. So of course, when you talk about Leeds, people are going to be interested. It's actually 12 likes, is it? Not on my screen yet, unless if my screen is behind. It could change, it could not. But for me, it is 11 likes still. Unless if there's a ghost there, a ghost goal like Chelsea versus Liverpool back in the Champions League in 2008. Oh no, in 2007 rather. On the way to Istanbul. Here we go, Lukaku, nice held up play here. And he's honestly like a lump, isn't he? Sometimes he's got a nice saucy first touch, quite silky. Right now it's about as silky as a brick robe. That's what I'd consider his touch as. Lukaku. It's good, but it's not quite Carling. And it needs to be a bit better because they're not getting a lot of men around him. They're not getting a lot of action. He cuts a very isolated figure out there, does Lukaku. Trying to do a lot of hold-up play on his ones, but he doesn't have anyone around him supporting him. Here we go. It's flicked in, and it gets absolutely nowhere near the man. I just need to check. I did put the right thumbnail, right? I hope I don't have, like, fucking Japan versus Austria. Okay, yeah, Belgium, Austria. Belgium, Russia. I thought I had, like, a Japan versus Austria thumbnail there. That would have been bad. Especially because Japan aren't even in the Euros. That would have been a bit of a brain spasm from me there. But Dries Mertens stepping over to take the corner. Dries Mertens, another man who hasn't been touted for a lot of transfers. I wonder why. I'd like to see how he'd operate in the Premier League. I feel like he would be a very good adversary for a Tottenham, you know? If Tottenham do lose Harry Kane, why not bring Dries Mertens and someone else in there? Maybe a Dybala and Dries Mertens. Those two could really, you know, stock up the numbers for them. I mean, I doubt Dries Mertens would probably want to go to Tottenham, but it would be a good signing for them if they did lose Harry Kane. Where do you think Dries Mertens could go? How old is he, by the way? How old is Dries Mertens? Let me just do a bit of statistical research. Dries Mertens. He is 34. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. I thought he was a hell of a lot younger than that. Holy shit, he's old. Flipping hell, man. He doesn't even look old. You know, he's only 2 years younger, or 2 years... Wait, yeah, 2 years younger than Chiellini. Whew. God damn, man's old. That means I'm old. I remember him when he was a young buck bursting onto the scene for Napoli, man. I'm old. I'm old school. No, I'm not old school. I'm old time. 20 whole years of age. Lukaku here flicks it on. Oh! Yikes, that's a crunching challenge. That's a meaty challenge. That's a disgraceful challenge there. By, is that Golovin? Artem Zuba? I can't really see who it is. But what I do know is Zobnin is coming off for Maxim Muki. Maxim Muki, could he be the super sub of dreams? Could he be the man? And god damn, there we go. 12 whole like a Roonies. Woo! I don't know who you are. I don't know where you like it from. But all I know is that you're an absolute living legend. Martin Cokehead. I don't know how to spell. I don't know how to pronounce that name. I do apologize, but you're absolute living legend. You absolute machine. You animal. You beautiful flower of humanic proportions. That doesn't even make any sense, but that's exactly what you are. You know what you are. You are a legenda. Whatever you want to call yourself, that is what you are. a well-respected member of the family of the most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful and fight game has to offer. Tell you what, they could do with you up front for Russia right now, is if they don't get something out of this game, they could be crawling out of the tournament. Getting a positive start is massive for a team like Russia. Yes, this is their toughest game in the tournament, sure. But if they can get a draw from it, they might be able to just squeeze themselves through. Otherwise, I don't see them picking up any results in any other games. I really don't rate this Russia side. Although, the fact that Belgium aren't taking them to the cleaners right now makes me question Belgium a bit. Are they going to choke it like they usually do in these tournaments? They have a great squad on paper, but they never seem to play very well. Haha, good bigging up. I'm in Moscow. We have a Russian in the stream. I wonder why I couldn't pronounce your name. In Moskva. Moskva, I presume that's how it's called. Hi, Martin says the best. Well, you know, gotta do the job of bigging them up. But what are you thinking of Russia then? What are your thoughts of Russia? Do you think that they can go far in this tournament? Am I an idiot? Am I a mug? Am I some Mickey Mouse fraud who doesn't know anything about football, who probably couldn't kick a ball 2 centimeters? Or am I on the right lines when I say Russia could be stumbling out of the tournament? They are going to have to rekindle some of the love and passion that was shown in Moscow when they were in the World Cup in 2018. They're going to need to rekindle some of that spirit. If they can't, then they're really up shit's creek without a paddle, I'm afraid to say. In my personal opinion. I don't know what do you think? Who are Russia's best players in your opinion? Obviously, Artem Zhuba, you got Golovin, who was linked with Arsenal after that World Cup. Ended up going to Ligue 1, I believe. Let me see who else you got there of note. Ozodev, I've heard a tiny bit about him. Fernandez as well. Your right back, he's all right. He's pretty decent. Aside from that, who's your main man? Who is your main man? Come on. I want to see some action. Have Belgium just seen that I've started streaming? So they're like, you know what it is, lads. We're not actually going to score anymore. We're actually just going to turn into the biggest frauds the world's ever seen. Because that's what it's damn looking like right now. Let me tell you that. Come on, the boys. Come on, the boys. I want to see goals, aggression, action, Harry Kane style. Harry Kane Team Talk style. We fucking qualified today, boys. Although, to be fair, it'll probably be better for my sake if Belgium do stumble up somehow, because I don't really want to play them later on in the tournament. Belgium always seem to do us over, don't they? They beat us twice in the World Cup last time. One of them in that third place qualifying game, or the third place finishing game, and then one of them in the, what was the other one? In the group as well, when Januzaj scored that rocket. Seem to struggle against Belgium. I don't know what it is. It's always a bloody Belgian. Or Germany. If we get Germany as well, then that's a very tough game. Because I'm scarred. I have been scarred my entire life by Germany. They always flipping beat us in the semi-final, in the quarter-final, in the round of 16. Usually the semi-damn final or the final. Actually, we did beat them once in the final in 1966. But since then, the Germans have slaughtered us year in, year out. Especially penalty shootouts, man. Literally, man. Every time I go to bed, I'm haunted by visions of Germany. Visions of Kunz. And no, I'm not swearing. That's literally his name. His name's Kuntz. And he is a right cunt, if you ask me. A little pagan. Baku on the ball there. Not good enough hold-up play. Russia have been the better team in this second half. And there is no two ways like Calyx about it. They literally have. They've been on top. They've been dominating. They've been really pressurizing Belgium and pushing them back. Belgium have come forward a select few times, but when they haven't been able to play the balls off each other. Like I said, Lukaku's been very, very isolated up there. There haven't been anyone in and around him playing the 1-2s with him, opening up space, running into the channels. There haven't been enough of that from Belgium right now. Of course, they are sat on the 2-0 lead. Maybe they're just happy to take that. You know, like you say, you're not going to cruise. You're not going to blitz everyone out of the way. There are some games you're just going to have to cruise through. But here we go. They could be cruising for a bruise in Russia, though, as Lukaku comes in. Lovely ball across. It's Dries Mertens. And that is a woeful, woeful, woeful pass. That is absolutely poor. Bang average. Disgraceful, despicable, demisable, whatever you want to call it. And Josh McPhillips, Calvin McPhillips, if you will, has just subscribed and joined the most forward-thinking young pioneers that a beautiful game has to offer. Thank you very much for joining the family, my brother. You are very much welcome here, my man. How is it going? How's your day going, pal? I'm very happy to have you here. Come on. Here we go, Russia. Let's make this game interesting. Let's add some spice to it. Let's add some sweet smoked paprika. Some sweet smoked paprika to the game, to the action. Let's sprucing it up a little bit. Add a little bit of dynamism. And not let Belgium just walk away with this and turn it into a snooze fest. That's what they're trying to do right now. If you had to pick Belgium's best player, aside from KDB, now that KDB's not there, who are you guys telling me? Who is their best player? Who's their go-to man, their main man? Would it be Karasu? Would it be Dries Mertens? Hi, guys. Let's comment to make it more fun. It indeed does. I do like the comments from you guys. That makes my day. It makes the action happen. Thank you, the best. The best. What a fucking absolute MVP. Let me tell you, I need to get an MVP award. And the first MVP award is going to the best. No questions asked. The absolute MVP of the channel. Let me tell you that much. Always here, always supporting. And I was talking about who the best player for Belgium could be. I was talking about who the main man is when KDB is not there. It could just be this man getting ready to come on, Eden Hazard. Here we go. Coming on for Dries Mertens. Dries Mertens cuts a very sad figure, should we say. Very dreary figure. And it looks like Jan Vertonghen, Super Jan Vertonghen, could be coming off injured here. That's not good. But Eden Hazard is getting stripped and ready to come on here. What's happened? He's been absolutely crunched. He's been absolutely credit crunched there. Oh, mate, it was like the housing crash in 1999. Jesus. He's been flipping career ended there. Wow. Aside KDB, I will go for Lukaku. That's a very good shout. And let me tell you about Lukaku. I was speaking to somebody yesterday, and he's telling me, yeah, I don't really rate Lukaku. I think he gets some goals. I don't really like his play. Let me tell you, he's one of the most underrated strikers of all time. What the goals numbers he got for the goal numbers he got for flipping I'm Russia to toast, man. I'm a Leeds fan. Fancy Italy this time. Please, God, strike France down with some putrid lurgy. Oh, man, it can't. Your comment's not come in the chat for some. Sorry, I tried to read it out quickly. It hasn't come in the chat for some reason. Unless if you're what? Are you what? No, I'm not even streaming on Twitch today. Can you copy and paste that so I can see that message again? Sorry, mate. It's not coming in the chat for some reason. But yeah, like I was saying about Lukaku, very underrated. The goal numbers he put up for Man United, the goal numbers that he's put up for Belgium. I mean, I think he's Belgium's all-time leading goal scorer now. The goal numbers he's put up for Inter Milan since he's been there. He's clinical. He gets goals. I mean, just look at him at fucking Everton. He's like, he has the finishing of Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry. He has the same kind of style, waits for the keeper. The second the keeper comes there, he finishes it, he shoots it with a plum. Clearly got good coaching advice from him when Thierry Henry was the Belgium coach. But, yeah, very underrated in my opinion. Like you said there, Martin, I can't see the whole message again. If you can copy and paste it so I can re-see it. You said you fancy Italy for the tournament this time. A lot of people do. My dad fancies them as a bit of a dark horse. And you can see why. They've been dominating on their way to the Euros. They won 3-0 yesterday. I don't think they're as convincing as they could have been. They did kind of get lucky and drab towards it. They didn't have enough cutting edge, in my opinion, and they could come unstuck against a side that breaks them down more, a side that is a lot more potent on the counter-attack. However, they got the 3 points. They got the win. That's all that really matters at this stage of the tournament. So they could be on their way to Wembley. However, Italy will not win the tournament. And I'll tell you that for a fact, mate. Italy are not getting their hands anywhere near that trophy because they'll have to beat us. And that's not happening. It is like the black version of Android Haaland. I think what you should be saying is he's actually just the Android version of Haaland, because he's basically just Haaland but a little bit downgraded with a little bit worse a touch. Fancy Wales, what can I say? Even after the last game, mate. Even after the last game, pal. I'm not too not too sure about that one, Morgan. Oh, mate. You know what? If your manager starts playing Tyler Roberts, you might be able to get to a quarterfinal, but that's about as far as it is. 2-3 to Russia. God damn, you're feeling confident of a little upset here. Watch, actually, no. He decides, no, it's not going to be a 3-2 win to Russia. You're changing your mind here, changing your tune. 2-5, a 5-2 win. Now, that is ridiculous. That is ridiculously crazy. You're telling me they're going to score 5 goals in 15 minutes? It doesn't look likely to me. Could they get 1 or could they get 2? Hopefully, they can get at least 1 so they can spark this game into a bit of life. Here we go. They're running into the box here. Lovely. He's almost in there. And Denea with a last-ditch challenge. What a tackle that was by Denea. As Yannick Karasu springs off on the counter-attack. Now we're cooking. Now we're talking. The life is in the game. The action is coming. The intensity, the aggression, the passion is all there for all to see now. It's becoming more end-to-end as we speak. Oh, it's like someone's injected these guys with optimism-fueled testosterone. Juba hat-trick of headers, mate. Anything can happen in football. Indeed, it can. It can indeed. And the Juba hat-trick of headers is something. So could that happen? Belgium 3-1 Russia, says the best. He reckons that Belgium are going to get 1 more goal and Russia sneak 1. Maybe. Hopefully, if that is the case, it's Russia who score first. Because if Belgium score first, it will be very, very, very much a dry game for the last 10 minutes. What we say in 5 goals in the last 10 minutes, possibly. Possibly a hat-trick of Juba headers, as you said. And then a couple from Golovin. Maybe a 4-3 to Belgium. Could happen. A hat-trick of Juba headers. Belgium come back, make it 4-3. Now that would be a spectacle. Let me tell you that for a fact. And hey, as you said, it's never over till it's over. It's never over until the fat lady sings. And yes, sure, the fat lady has just drunk a nice gulpful of Gaviscon to clear up the throat. Maybe, sure, she is strumming up the vocal cords. She's getting ready to express herself. But she has not yet started singing. The vocal cords have not quite left her esophagus yet. They have not quite come out of her mouth. So there is still hope, there is still a chance, there is still a will, and where there is a will, there is a way, where there is a chance, there is an opportunity, and where there is an opportunity, there is quite usually an outcome. But what outcome will it be? Eden Hazard, can he be the man to send Belgium all the way to Wembley? No, he can't, because they'll have to play England in the meanwhile. Can I tell you guys a little secret? You can't tell anyone, by the way. I literally haven't even told my parents this. Literally no one. It's just for you guys. Juba hat-trick and goals from Golovin and and goals and Ojgov and Ozgov goals. The transfer video keeps on hitting more views. I honestly don't get it. What's going on? Well, it's because it's the most world-class piece of content you've ever seen in your career. It's the best 9 minutes you'll ever spend in your life. It will give you the hardest boner you've ever had. That was that. I don't know why I said that. That was really weird. But it's just orgasmic, really. That's why. That's all I can say about it. What was I even talking about? Oh yeah, can I tell you the secret? All right. Be careful though. This is some very, very prized information that no one has had access to. I don't really want anyone in my house. It's coming home. Coming home. It's fucking coming home! Yes! It's coming home, I'm telling ya! Coming home! Ooh. And anyone that thinks it isn't coming home, come and 1v1 me behind Tesco, in Rust, in a car park, in the bin right now. Russia are toast, no chance. Fancy Italy, please God strike France down with a putrid lurgy and send them hurting into the yawning abyss, wailing and gnashing their gallic teeth and tearing their jock straps. God damn! That is comment of the century. God damn. And yes, send them with the lurgy. Raul Jimenez gives me orgasms. Oh well, what can I say? He's got a sublime strike on him, doesn't he? That left foot can make the most impotent of women weep in joy. That's the power of Raul Jimenez. Yes, France do need to piss off. Because otherwise, we're going to have to play them. The way I predicted it, we're going to have to play France in the round of 16. And then we'd have to play... I'm not going to spoil it. It's coming up in the video. Sorry, pardon me. That's disgusting. After this. But yes, it's a very, very tough run for England if we do. Oh, oh, from the first day that we met, I just simply cannot and I will not forget. Southgate, you're the one. You still turn me on, and football's coming home again. 2, 3, 4. A petition to kick France out of the Euros, mate. You know what? You can sign that petition. And that petition has already been signed. The petition is already guaranteed because guess what? France are going to be kicked out of the Euros in the round of 16 when the tax man comes to the door to kick them out. And you know who that tax man is? It's Sir Gareth Southgate. And he's going to come there with his army of drillers who are going to absolutely spray down France and send them packing out of the tournament. Packing back to France, back to Marseille, wherever their boot camp is. As England are going to knock them out. I'm telling you, they're no match for England. I don't know why everyone's so scared of France when the most fearsome team on the planet are staring you in the eyes right now. Paul Gascoigne reinvented. Raheem the Dream Sterling. Harold McCain. Sir Gareth Southgate. Honestly, I've never, aside from Bielsa, Sir Gareth Southgate is probably the greatest manager to ever exist in football. He's a tactical genius. He's ahead of his time. He really is ahead of his time. The only thing that makes me, see him as a little bit of a downgrade is that I'm used to Marcelo Bielsa, who's just talking cheese. He's just by far the greatest thing, the greatest manager that's ever graced the game of football. But aside from that, Sir Gareth Southgate is right up there. And so far, Belgium have kind of been dying this game down. They've been sitting back, holding off. 8 minutes left. Russia are going to need to step up the intensity. They're going to twist that gear from first gear to second to third. And they're going to have to yank it all the way from third straight up to fifth gear. Right now, it's not good enough. It's not intense enough. It's not causing Belgium enough problems. They look calm, cool, collated. Collated, that doesn't make any sense. Composed. Cool, calm, and composed. The 3 C's. That's an absolutely crunching tackle by Leander Dendoncker there. Dendoncker, of course. Shit player. Joking, he's actually right. He's very, very decent. He's had a decent... he started off very well for Wolverhampton Wanderers. However, this year probably hasn't been finest year, hasn't been his finest moment. And god damn, we got a new subscriber in the channel, Adam. Welcome to the biggest community of the most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful game has to offer. Welcome to the family, my brother. JT, take it easy or else you'll be disgraced when France beat England. Okay, give me 2 reasons why England will win the Euros. I'll give you 2 words to explain why England will win the Euros, and it's Gareth Southgate. That is the reason. If you want a bit more, Felipe Foden, Raheem Sterling, Harry Kane, Calvin Phillips, the best midfielder the country, the planet, the world has ever seen. Declan Rice just behind him, Kyle Walker, Kieran Trippier, a.k.a. Roberto Carlos 4.0, Jordan Pickford, a.k.a. Jens Lehmann times 10, a.k.a. Lev Yashin times 20, a.k.a. the best goalkeeper to ever grace the international scene, John Stones, the Barnsley Beckenbauer. You've got Benjamino White, a.k.a. the English Baresi. Need I say any more? That is how we'll beat France. We have the best team that's ever graced the international scene. If we get France, I reckon 8-0 England win, and then a Harry Kane hat-trick, a double from Sterling, a Jordan Pickford header, a Foden goal, and a bicycle kick from Mount. And this guy, this guy knows football. This is a very intelligent man. I can tell he's a straight A-star student, this man. He knows his football. He knows his facts. I mean, I think you're being a bit generous there, to be honest. I think you're being a bit generous. I don't think France's defense is that good. I don't think they'll be able to hold us to just 8. I think you're being very, very generous there, if I'm honest. But nonetheless, I do like the lines you're going down. I know I don't like lines. I'm not Paul Merson. Allegedly. What a baller Paul Merson was back in the day, though. What a baller. Need a 4-0 for Belgium. Dinosaurs, welcome back to the stream, man. It's been a hot minute since I've seen you here, my guy. Welcome here, my G. How's it going? How's your day going, pal? Need a 4-0 for Belgium. Why do you need a 4-0 for Belgium, by the way? What is it? Do you have money on the line? I'll tell you who has money on the line, by the way. Me. I've put a fat bet on England winning the World Cup. I've done it already. Or the Euros, sorry, not the World Cup. I've already put a fat bet on it. And it is guaranteed money. Honestly, if anyone wants to make free money out there, if you're just looking at your bank account and you're like, do with some extra free money here, you know, put your money on England winning the World Cup. It's like if you're walking past a bank and someone just shouts to you from the bank window. They're like, they shout to you from the bank window. They're like, oi, you see your wallet there? Do you want to just slap loads of extra cash in your wallet there? Do you want to just, you know, quadruple your net worth or probably quintuple your net worth? Then you'll be like, fuck yeah, here you go. Take my wallet and put all your money in. Well, that's exactly what this is. You just got to put all your money on England winning the Euros, and you'll make absolute bank account details. I'm telling you. He probably placed a bet. Yes, I presume he probably did. Put the bet on the wrong team, though. Should have been on England. Been doing good, G. Put a Euro bet on for 30 quid. What, for a 4-0? God damn. That's a fucking audacious bet there. 30 quid for a 4-0 Belgium win. That is damn audacious. Portugal are winning. No, my friend. Portugal are going out in the group stages. That is what's happening to Portugal. And that, my friend, is a factor-rooney of life. Who do you think is going to be the starlet for Portugal then? To be honest, I always hear a lot of talk about Portugal. I wasn't very impressed with them when they played Spain, though. I cannot lie. But do you think it's going to be Bruno Fernandes's time to mark himself, to mark his name in history? Or will it be Ronaldo, a Ronaldo renaissance for Portugal? Sorry, come on, Servic. Come on, Servic. England is not Bayern and France is not Barca. No, you're right. You're right. France are not Barca and England are not Bayern, because France aren't going to score 2 against England, and England are going to score more than 8 against France. That's why. I feel like I've missed a comment from Servic. Now I go there. Yeah, I am. I feel like I'll go harsh with France with more than 8. You're right. Maybe you're just too nice of a guy. You didn't want to hurt their feelings. I understand. Yes, they are. Yeah, Bruno Fernandes. You're a Bruno Fernandes fan, and oh, it's 3-0! Would you believe it? Belgium have wrapped the tournament up. It's Romelu Lukaku. Could he be on his way to the Golden Boot? No, he can't because Haroldinho Kane's playing in the tournament. But nonetheless, he makes it 2 to his account already. It's a lovely through ball to Romelu Lukaku. And Lukaku, first time finish into the bottom right-hand corner. It's cool, it's calm, it's collected. And it's an absolute rocket. And speaking of rockets, Lydia has just subscribed to the channel and joined the most forward-thinking young pioneers that the beautiful game has to offer. Welcome here. Thank you very much for joining. You are very welcome here. You absolute living legenda. Basically the same clubs, just international, right? Come on, Belgium. I also put a bet on a Lukaku hat-trick too. WWW popped. Well, mate, I hope for your sake Lukaku gets another goal in. Because if you get 4-0 and a Lukaku hat-trick, you are laughing all the way to the bloody bank. And you know what you can do with your winnings? You can slap them all on England to win the Euros. And then you will make absolute bank account details. I told you the best. You did. He did. He's been very confident in Belgium this whole time. He was telling me... Actually, did you tell me exactly 3-0? Let me go back up. Scored 2 out of the 3 shots. Well, you told me that they were going to do the business, and that's good enough for me. You said Belgium 3-1, actually. You told me Belgium 3-1 is what you told me. So, if Russia score... hang on. Russia have a dangerous free kick. You could be right. Ethan, hello, my brother. How's it going, my man? Let me just change the scoreboard, by the way. So much is going on right now. This is absolutely crazy. Belgium is taking this. It certainly looks that way. It certainly looks that way. A lovely finish from Romelu Lukaku to make it 3-0. And now Russia have a free kick in a very dangerous area. Could they make it 3-1? Could the best prophecy be made? Or could dinosaurs make absolute bank account details if Lukaku is to score a hat-trick? Forget that 3 to 5 goals in 3 minutes. Exactly, mate. Forget about it. It doesn't look like that's happening. I mean, it still could, but not likely. Okay, nope, there's only 2 minutes of added time. Okay, so Portugal winning, France runners-up, and Lukaku golden boot, Italy dark horse, top assist, Bruno, and then potential Lukaku. No, actually, my dark horse is North Macedonia. My not to win it, but to get far. It's a terrible free kick there by Russia. My dark horses to get far are North Macedonia. Who's winning it is no questions asked. There's not even a debate on who's winning it. We already know that's England. We should just not even talk about that because that's already guaranteed to be the 3 Lions. And I can't wait for tomorrow. You guys are going to see us absolutely dismantle Croatia. And you're going to see that I'm not chatting shit. That I know my football. And that I know England are going to do the business. We're going to prove you all right. Good, says Gamer Guy Ethan. Good to hear, my man. I'm good to hear that you're happy. That's what I want to hear. And you'll be even happier tomorrow when England dismantle of Croatia. Like I said, 2 minutes then. Yes, there are only 2 minutes left in the game so far. And it looks like it's all over. Unfortunately for you, it is not going to be a Lukaku hat-trick. It's not going to be the 4-0. You were so close, but yet so far, it's coming home, Ethan. Indeed, it bloody is. Trust me, dinosaurs, don't place your winnings. If you win on England, they will disappoint. That's absolute load of codswallop up the best. Do not listen to the best. He's conning you out of money. If you want free money, you listen to me and you put your bloody bank account details on England winning the Euros. That's how you make your bank account details. That's how you make your money. I'm Irish, so England, it's not coming home. Well, you may be an enemy, you may not like us, but guess what? There's nothing you can do to stop us because Sir Gareth Southgate is just too OP, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. My dad's dark horse is Hungary. Not a lot of people talking about Hungary, to be honest. Not a lot of people at all. Hungary's quite an interesting one. They're a bunch of racists, they're fans, which I do not respect, but... Well, I'm not going to say every Hungarian is, that's unfair, but a lot of the vocal majority in the stadium are rather racist, which I do not agree with, but of course that's nothing to do with the team, and they could upset the apple cart a little bit. I quite remember a guy who placed all his money on England to win the World Cup and ended up homeless. Well, that's a sad story, actually. I don't know why I'm laughing. And we should have won it. If Kane squared it to Sterling, he wouldn't be homeless. He'd be living in a fucking mansion right now if Kane squared it to Sterling. So I don't want to hear it. It's not coming home. Well, that's absolute codswallop because we already know it is. I ain't betting anything. Well, you should bet your whole house on England winning it. And that's how you make your money. I quite remember a guy who plays, Lamau. Indeed. That is very... Well, it's not Lamau, actually. It's very unfortunate for the guy. But the game is over. It is 3-0 to Belgium. It's all done. It's all wrapped up. It's all good and done in the water. And that is going to be it. I do have a lot of work to do now. I have to finish uploading this video. I have to make a thumbnail for the video. And I have to get ready for my stream early tomorrow morning. I thank you guys for tuning in. I'm sorry that it was only a half today. But tomorrow I'll be streaming the entirety of the England game. I just had to edit this Euro prediction video up to get it up before the game tomorrow. But thank you guys ever so much for watching. It does mean a lot to me. And... hey, I'll see you in the next one, boys. It's been a pleasure. See you there.